Jalen, the running backs, the trio of you, George, and Ito, but you getting back there, out there on the field. How do you feel to, put together a good game collectively as a core?
As a core, man, that's all we Coach Simon preaches about in our running back room is just to be a strong unit, and I think we have a good unit, good strong unit in that room. Anybody can get up and produce and be productive when somebody else goes down, and it's been proven. You've seen Ito gets a little banged up, and Tez goes in there and produces. Jordan gets a little banged up, and somebody else produces. I've been banged up, and everybody else has been producing, and then now Tez is banged up, and I'm back, and now I'm producing. So we just that's all we want to do is just be able to not be a weak link on the team. As far as running back, we feel like we can be one of the strongest groups in the core, and we need to be for the offense and just for the whole team. So we take that to heart.
What can you say about the performance of your O-line this past week?
It was. I mean, all that goes to the O-line. Just the protection, going over, picking up the little Steeler blitzes that North Texas had. They brought it. They probably ran it 3 times all year, but we repped it in practice and picked it up in the game. But the O-line has been doing a great job. Cameron Tom really being a real smart guy at the center position. Everybody around the whole front line has been great. Devin Ferrier, just to name a few. Rashad, obviously. Jerry, and some of them have been a little banged up, but that's why I think we're so strong at the O-line position and that we're doing so good is, we're still being banged up, and guys are still coming in producing. Oliver Bates, I think he started the game, his first game, collegiate game, Saturday, and did a great job as well. So the win really goes to the O-line. I mean, we ran good, we fitted it where we needed to, and they protected Mullins. So.
After being out for about a month and a half, you've got to be thinking the next time you step on the field, you want it to look a certain way and to have the offense clicking like it was and all running backs producing. Is that exactly what you were hoping for?
Yeah, that was exactly what I was hoping for, and and on top of that, I was just being happy to be out there playing with the guys and being able to be out there and have fun playing football. That's what I love to do. That's what I want to do. But just the whole producing and clicking and everything, that was just the main focus going in. Like, I wanted to look a certain way. And to an extent, it still didn't look the way I wanted to look. But, I had a good game, and we had a good game as a whole, and we got away with the W. And that was the biggest thing that I wanted to win. Like I said, this was my first collegiate win since I've been at USM. So I was just, once I got out of there, I wasn't worried about nothing but win, but singing the fight song. So that was fun.
Did the thumb limit you in any way?
Oh, no, it didn't. The thumb didn't limit me in any way. Like, it's pretty much non-existent now. I just take precautions as far as just taping it. But for the most part, I don't have any pain at all.
Do you even realize you were racking up a career high in receptions at the time?
I knew I would possibly going into the game have a career high in receptions. Just as far as the game plan going in was to just give me the ball out in open space, give me one-on-one with the linebackers. So I knew it would possibly be a big game, and I wanted it to be a big game as far as receiving, doing my part, because that's what was asked of me going into the bye week and coming out of the week was towards the game plan. And throughout the game, I didn't realize it until after the game. I was like, God, I almost had 100 yards receiving. So, that was pretty nice. But just doing my part and helping the team that much more is a great feeling to be back.
And obviously, I'm sure hope to get in the end zone eventually, but to have George Payne scoring as many touchdowns already as you guys had all of last year as a running back committee, I'm sure it's nice to be a part of that resurgent run game.
Yeah, and we're going to continue to do that. It's good to have all of us capable of doing a lot of things, and that's going to keep us fresh. You always want to be fresh as a running back when you get out there. A lot of college football teams now are running back by committee anyway, as far in the league as well. And the best thing, you want fresh legs out there while the defense is tired. So we have a great rotation going, and we're all family in the room, and we all love playing, and we all know what our strengths are, and the coaches know what our strengths are, and they try to get us in those situations and get us in those plays and packages that go along with our strengths. And we've just been having fun playing, and hopefully we have another good game coming up this Saturday.
Early on, Nick having to scramble around a little bit, picking up some first downs. What you think of him running out there?
Oh yeah, he ran. We was in the running back room. We teased him a little bit. He wasn't in there, but I need to tell him about that actually. He checked to a quarterback draw, and then he misfitted and misread the block, and then ran smooth into somebody. But he probably had a touchdown. But I'm gonna tell him about that later. But yeah, he did a good job getting out of there and running, and then also protecting himself and sliding as well. I mean, we don't want him to get hurt. He's not a dual threat quarterback, so that was good. But he did a real good job getting out and picking up the first downs when we needed them, especially third down. That helped us in the game, I believe. Our third down conversions. I want to say we were like 8 of 13. I mean, when we converted on third downs, I think we're very good.
Whenever you saw Ito jump over the defender, any thoughts about that?
Oh, and Ito, yeah, he teased me earlier in the game. I think when I jumped or something, he was like, "Man, I gotta take you to the clinic." Teaching me how to jump over people and stuff like that. But yeah, Ito's a very impressive guy, and he has some moves, man, and he definitely can make some things happen. And he enjoys playing the game too, and enjoys learning, especially from me, since I'm the older guy in the room now. It kind of seems a little fast to me, because it seems like just the other day I was the little guy underneath Hardy, Hester, and Dez. So I love those guys, and they love to learn, and Coach Simon loves teaching us, and I think we have a tremendous room as far as talent in the running back room.
Did it surprise you that you got in on as many plays as you did?
It probably would have surprised me the bye week. To have known that during the bye week, it would have surprised me, because the bye week was just to see if I was going to be able to come back and play. But by coming into the week and going over the game plan, I knew I would play a lot. And I knew that they wanted me to play a lot once they saw throughout the bye week that I was able to play enough. So it wasn't surprising me that I was getting that many plays. I mean, that was a game plan going in, and I knew my name was going to be called a lot.
You mentioned a third win of the season, but your first is actually, playing in the game. How did that differ to, be on the sidelines and, knowing you contributed and everything like that?
Man, people just don't know how much you love something till it's kind of gone in a way. But I've had some adversities and things of that such, and I just stay prayed up about it. And I just feel like I'm one of those people that everything happens for a reason. So I never once got down. And like I told Coach Munkin when we discussed me coming back, I was like, since I've been out, I've done everything possible in order so that if I did, or when I did come back, I would be just like jumping right back down. It wouldn't be no having to warm up or nothing like that. So I did everything that I needed to do to be ready when my number would be called again. So, but it feels great to be back out there with the guys. I just miss playing it, playing with the team and being able to, we got those wins while I were out, but, it feels much more accomplished as far as me personally that I've gotten my first win as a Golden Eagle that I've actually played in. So that was just a big thing coming out of this weekend, and that'll be a night I remember forever.
While you were out, what kind of things did you do to stay in shape and be ready to get back in?
I basically practice for me was almost like a training session. I was with Ty McCall, our athletic trainer, and basically I was drill work, core work, a lot of running back friendly drills as far as footwork and standing conditioning. I also took it upon myself to go. I lifted a little bit more than Coach Smith probably would have wanted, but I lifted a little bit more, and I actually wanted to gain a little weight, and I actually did. Now I'm holding about 211, 210, and I still feel like I'm running really good, and the coaches feel like I'm running really good at my weight too. So I've actually gained about 5 pounds since I've been out. So I really just took it to the next level, just taking care of my body. You don't want to get out of shape in that time. It was a long time, but enough time to get you out of shape. And actually, in the first part of the game, I was out there kind of gassed, getting back to the speed of the game. But after I caught my second wind, I was fine. But that's about all I really did is, train with Ty McCall pretty much during practice, and it was just a waiting thing, just a day by day, trying to see how the thumb felt.
Tech undefeated in conference. How big would it be to get a win against them on Saturday?
It'll be a definite confident booster. We definitely need it. And the way our thoughts are now, you just want to try to win out, and you want to take it game by game. And we definitely want to get this win so we can be 4-4. And it'll be a great win to get everybody out there. And La Tech, from what I hear, and since I've been here, it's always kind of like a mini rivalry in itself. They're always hyped to play us. We're always hyped to play them. And they have a lot of good players, and they've been doing good. And it definitely, we've got our confidence up now from UNT, and just by coming in Saturday and being able to handle business against La Tech, it'll definitely give us another confident booster. And if we can at least just continue to get better, I think that's just the biggest thing. Just continue to get better and continue to grow, and that's what a lot of people have been seeing. Definitely from a little stint, and definitely from UNT, how we've just gradually just been getting better and better, and it's just a matter of time, and we all feel like it's just a matter of time.